LA36 and KLCS present the High School Game of the Week, featuring the top boys and girls teams from the city section athletic programs from the public high schools in the city of Los Angeles. Presented by the Los Angeles Unified School District and sponsored on LA36 by Victory Custom Athletic, supplying uniforms for high schools throughout the Los Angeles area. Factory direct, custom quality, and made in the USA. LA's best in team sports. www.victory-la.com.
And hi, everybody, and welcome to the Matadome on campus of Cal State Northridge. I'm Jeff Nathanson, along with Daily News sports writer Ramona Shelbourne. Why are we here? Boys Volleyball, the city championship, and what a storyline tonight. Taft and Chatsworth, two great rivals, two great champions, and they're squaring off tonight's best of five. It should be quite a show. We probably have two of the better teams around tonight. It should be a great story. In fact, you look at tonight's game, the surprise is that Taft is even here. They had to beat Granada Hills to get here. Chatsworth, we figured they would be here. So talented, only 2 losses this year. So how did they get here? Who led them here? Who are the players to watch tonight? Well, let's start a little bit with Taft, and we'll talk about the guy who is the most talented player on the roster for Taft, and that is Ramona Elmo Norze.
Yeah, Elmo doesn't exactly look like an outside hitter. At 5'6", he's more of a defensive specialist body type than an outside hitter, but he can jump and he can hit the ball hard.
When you talk to the Chatsworth head coach, you talk to Greg Salzberg and you say, hey Greg, who's the best player on the floor? Who's your best hitter? Who's your best outside hitter? Who's your best blocker? Who's your best defender? The same name comes up on every list. It's Robert Pate.
Yeah, Robert Pate is an outstanding all-around athlete. 6'4", he's going to play soccer at Cal State Northridge next year, not volleyball. Outstanding athlete, city section player of the year.
Must be nice to be that talented in a couple of sports. Great storyline here. These teams, great rivals. Chatsworth has played very well the last 3 years. They won the city championship. Who won it before then? Taft, of course. So we have two great champions squaring off in a best of 5. As we get ready for the first serve in just a couple of minutes, let's check in live right now on the court with our own Tom Duncan, who's got a preview of tonight's match. Tom?
Well, Jeff, Taft is surging right now in the playoffs, but 3 weeks ago, things looked grim. That's when their middle blocker, Sean Adu, went down with an injury. But Jonathan Levy has stepped in and done a solid job at the middle blocker position. His breakout game was against Granada Hills in the semifinal match. And what timing that was for Taft and the upset victory. Well, they hope to keep the winning streak alive tonight, but they have to go against a very good Chatsworth team. Jeff, back to you.
All right, Tom, we'll check back in with Tom Duncan throughout tonight's match. As you can tell, Ramona, the emotion of these two teams is fabulous. The audience, the crowd, they're fired up. These two coaches know each other very well. In fact, if you go back to Greg Salzberg's career, here's the coach at Chatsworth now. 16 years ago, he was a setter on the Chatsworth team that played Taft in the finals and lost.
Yeah, Greg Salzberg has a long history at Chatsworth High School. It was a long time ago. They've won 3 in a row, and they're ready to try for a 4th. No team has ever won 4 straight titles.
There we go. We're going for the 4-peat. You see Taft getting ready. They're in the red. They're going through their pre-game warm-up, and, both teams are fired up. The gym here at Cal State Northridge, Ramona, is basically full. It filled up just before the game tonight, and it is a city championship crowd tonight. So, we're ready to go, and this should be a great match.
Yeah, these are two bitter neighborhood rivals. Chatsworth's beaten Taft twice already this season, but, then again, Taft lost twice to Granada Hills in the regular season and beat him in the semifinals.
In talking to the coaches before the match tonight, I asked Armand Mercado, the coach at Taft, what he thought about the game, and he says he's a little surprised to be here. I said, why? He said, well, we had 5 losses this year, but the bottom line is now it's a brand new slate for them. They're in the championship. They had a tough road to get clear through Granada Hills. That was a bit of an upset.
Yeah, it was a huge upset, actually. But to me, at this point, after beating Granada Hills, the slate is wiped clean. It doesn't matter what happened in the regular season. There's one game, and it's the city championship, and it's tonight, and that's all that matters.
It should be a great show. How can you not feel the atmosphere? How can you not feel the emotion here at the Matadome? I mean, the crowd is going berserk. The players are jumping up and down, ready to go, and we're ready, and we're about ready to start tonight's match here on LA Channel 36. I'm Jeff Nathanson with Ramona Shelburne of the Daily News. We're going to call the play-by-play and the color for you tonight. Randy Rosenblum is on assignment, so he won't be with us tonight, but I'm sure he'll be checking it out tonight because it's going to be a classic. Best 3 out of 5. We go to 25 in these games. If we need a 5th game, those people will be standing by for it. If we need a 5th game, we'll go to 15, winner take all. So first team to win 3 games, that's the way it's going to work tonight. We have the full complement of 4 officials tonight. And as you see, they are ready as well. Every call counts. Taft is in red tonight. Chatsworth is in orange. What a run for Chatsworth, the city champs in 2002, 2003, and 2004. And as you said, Ramona, on the pregame, going for a 4-peat.
Yeah, there has been 4 teams who have won 3 consecutive city championships. No one has won 4. Chatsworth's trying to make history tonight.
Taft had a winning streak of 3 years, winning the city in 99, 2000, and 2001.
And you know who ended that streak?
Chatsworth, of course. Look at the crowd. You don't always see people painting their faces and wearing head gear, but they're doing it tonight. Part of our production crew getting ready for the show tonight. And here we go. Stand by. This ought to be a beauty. Chatsworth will serve first, and we are underway. First time through, a nice put away by Jonathan Levy of Taft, and a quick point for the Toreadors. Keys to the match, you have to talk about passing, you have to talk about blocking, and you have to talk about making the most of opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. Taft is the underdog. They want to get ahead early here. Excellent set there from Naderi, and a kill by Levy.
Elmo Norze puts it in play. First time through now for Chatsworth. That one's going to be too long. If the match, if the audience is at this level of emotion, they will be so spent by the end of the night, it'll be unbelievable. It's 2-0 here in game number 1. Outside. Great diving effort that time, but you got to give the kill that time to Robert Pate, the guy we talked about on the pregame. Good effort there by Sean Sasunas.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing Pate's name a lot. He hits it long, they're going to go to again. He gets blocked, they're going to go to again, because he's going to find the floor most times, more times than not.
Back sets, and what a dig in the back row. But that's going to be outside the antenna, so you got to give the point to Chatsworth.
Yeah, not much Sean Sasunas could do with that kill from Robert Pate. Absolutely drilled it into the back row.
Alex Vargas will serve next up. He's number 13, a junior, and he puts it in play. At the net, and a whistle. Looks like Taft was into the net that time. So a point for Chatsworth. 3-2 Chatsworth right now. Another service try for Vargas, and that's way too long. Service errors are something that every coach speaks to his team about. They are so important because you're giving away a point now.
Yeah, especially when you're the favorite in the game. You don't want to give the underdog any hope.
And of course, in the old style, when you would serve out, you would just lose possession. Now you lose a point. With rally scoring, you lose a point. So those are critical errors.
Yeah, rally scoring has really changed volleyball.
Look out. Nice to meet you. Great effort there by Miraj Muhammad, introducing himself to Ramona Shelburne.
Nice to meet him too.
Did he say nice to meet you too?
Yeah, he waved.
He did. Good. He did wave. Good. Great effort there. You can see how much they want it. Right down the middle. What a dig there. And a second time through, and a great put away that time by Dmitry Stefanov. The outside hitter, who's also a good blocker. He's one of the seniors for Armand Mercado's Taft Toreadors. They're 12-5. Chatsworth 15-2. Left-handed serve. Across. And an easy put away that time for Chatsworth is Cody Lowe. He's listed at 6'8". He might be a little bit shorter than that.
Now, either way, he's the tallest kid on the floor tonight.
Jump serve. Good recovery that time by Taft, but a double hit, lifting the ball. That's a point for Taft, and it's a break for the Toreadors. Both sides running the 5-1 with the setters in the middle. They try the outside. That's in play, but across the court. So right now, at the beginning, Jason Barras is rotating well, but the guy who's really playing well is Cody Lowe right now.
Yeah, Cody Lowe's playing great. Watch the decoy. Elmo Norze trying for the save there. Saves it, but there's nobody there on the other side to hit it back over the net.
Hit Cox with the serve. They try the outside. What a great swing that time by Elmo Norze. He's only 5'6", but he's the best hitter on Taft.
Yeah, don't tell that to Elmo Norze. Height is just a state of mind. Watch how he gets up. Powerful hit right around the block.
Very technically sound. We're even, 6. Game 1. Big swing right down the middle, and a counter attack by Cody Lowe.
Well, if height is just a state of mind, Cody Lowe is towering over everybody else on the court. Watch this. Single block, that's not going to do much to phase him. Up and over, easy kill.
Very tough to block that. Teague Vernell in the game now for Chatsworth, and a bit of an overpass at the net, and that will cost Taft a point.
Yeah, Levy just mistimed that one.
Substitution time.
Chatsworth by 2.
And in the ball game will be number 26, Dimitri Stefanov.
Teague Vernell, the defensive specialist, puts it in play. Right down the middle, and what a roof! What a block! Fantastic block up front by the setter, Roston Naderi. 5'10", and he got up.
Now watch Elmo get up. Powerful swing, just a single block, but Naderi gets up and roofs him.
They try the middle again. Was it touched? No. It wasn't, so that's a point for Chatsworth. Crinkles the net, down the middle, big swing. That was probably the best swing of the match, I believe, for Elmo Norze. Second kill of the night. It is 10-7 right now. Chatsworth in front. Just the first. Will this go 5, Ramona?
I think so. I mean, Taft has been on such a roll, and even though Chatsworth's the favorite, I don't think Taft's going to get up just by losing a couple games.
From the back row, at the net. It's over, it crawls over. That's going to put an end to that rally. Robert Pate demonstrating. Look at the crowd getting into it.
Chatsworth is on a 5-1 run right now. Watch how high Robert Pate gets up. Splits the block. No chance in the back row.
Good swing, but a great play in the back row there on the dig. And a put away. So the ball put away by Elmo Norze again, his third kill of the match. We're at 11-8 right now. And Norze will rotate back to serve. He really can do everything. He's a very talented player. Best athlete for Taft. Cross-court set. Slam. Gone. Robert Pate's got another kill. Robert Pate is the best player in the gym.
Yeah. Robert Pate is an athlete. It comes easy to him. We talked to Greg Saltzman before the game. Said he doesn't even have to work that hard. He's just good. Just naturally good.
Must be nice. They swing the outside. It was tipped and out of bounds, so Taft getting the point there. 4-point margin right now for Chatsworth. Into serve right now for Taft is Peter Carlongi. And we move to 12-9. Carlongi's serve in play at the net. Nice block at the net in the front row there. What a great block up front. You got to give it to Stefanov. Dimitri got both hands up. He was in position, read the play, threw up the tree branches and blocked it.
Yeah, and he had to have the hang time to wait up for it. Watch how long he hangs in the air waiting for that kill attempt from Robert Pate.
Now to live action. And a point there. 1 point game. You had to know that at least the first game was going to be a very, very close match. And it is. Dimitri serves again. They're going to set the middle this time. Hit the official, but it was out of bounds, and no one was going to get there. 2 point lead right now for Chatsworth.
Well, that was an important point right there because Taft had rattled off his 5 in a row up until that point.
Aaron Simon to serve. That's in play. Back set. Put away. How do you like that? Turn something into nothing into something.
Substitution Toreadors in the ballgame, number 43, Nabi Rahimian.
That's Cody Lowe. 6'7", 6'8", something like that. Dink has returned. Set across the court. And the 5-1 results in a put away. Give the kill to Cody Lowe on that one. The assist to Rasta Naderi, the junior.
Yeah, Cody Lowe, here's Naderi with the set and around the block. Nice kill from Cody Lowe. Cody Lowe's really come on recently. 13 kills in the semifinal, 15 career high in the quarters.
A mistake there, the serve long. That'll cost Chatsworth a point. And Mirage Mohammed will serve now. Right-handed floater. Naderi set to the outside. Same combination. That's going to go, that's up 10 rows in the crowd. Wow, that's got some sock behind it.
Absolutely. Cody Lowe has just dominated recently when Chatsworth has got back into this. 15-13. Taft is very scrappy. Cody Lowe, watch the power behind this. No block. And there's nothing that Mirage Mohammed could do.
A great wall there. And a whistle. Double hit against Taft. The biggest margin we've had in this opening game is 4 points.
Yep, this is going to be a close one all the way around.
Right now it is 3. Nick Cox serves it at the net, down the middle. Nice swing. Give it up for Jason Barras, the senior, finding an open spot to aim at. It's very tough to make that middle swing if you're going against a double block, but you find a solo blocker and you can kind of tool it off the block, you got a chance.
Yeah, Taft doesn't exactly like to hit all that close to the net. They hit from behind so they have time to adjust to the block.
Sean Sasunas will serve now for Taft. 2 point margin. We go to 25. It's 16-14 now. Back set. That's playable. Miscommunication that time by Masih Norze. In case you're wondering, Masih Norze and Elmo Norze are related. They're cousins. For Taft. Substitutions now. In to serve for Chatsworth is Teague Vernell, the defensive specialist. Good serve. They set the middle, second man through. Nice dig in the back row. And a whistle. Point for Taft.
Single substitution in the ballgame, number 26.
Dmitry Stefanov in there. You get a good look at Armand Mercado in a suit and tie tonight. The coach at Taft.
Armand Mercado in his 4th season as head coach here at Taft. Played at Franklin High School and played 1 semester at Laverne, but he said he wasn't tall enough, and so he decided to become a coach.
1 point separating these two right now.
Much great save there from Norzai. Mohammed save looks like it's going to be out. Falls right inside the line.
Great swing that time by Alex Vargas. 2 point margin again. The setter, Rasta Naderi, will put it in play. See how Taft responds here. They go on the outside, a bit of an overset. It's a scramble. And a great play in the back row there by Chatsworth. Good chance here for Taft. They swing the outside, it's blocked at the net. What a great block that time, a surprising block. Elmo Norze is the best blocker on Taft according to the head coach. Watch this, Ramona.
Robert Pate goes up, Elmo Norze roofs him. Elmo Norze, 5'6". You think there's not trash talking in volleyball? Did you see Elmo's reaction after he roofed him?
Another good block. 19-16 now. 19. And we have a timeout. I think everybody needed a timeout. What an opening act tonight. The orange against the red. Chatsworth against Taft. The fans are into it. This place is full. I'm surprised there's not a few tickets on eBay because there are no seats available tonight.
Looks like we've got a water polo team. What's that they got on their heads there?
I don't know exactly where somebody would get something like that. Let's take a closer look at the first 15 minutes or so of this match. Only a couple of 4-point margins. We're at one of them right now. What's been the key so far in this one for Chatsworth to be out front by 4?
Well, so far Chatsworth is bent, but they haven't broken. Taft's coming at them with a lot of emotion, a lot of heart. They're very scrappy. But Chatsworth, every time that Taft seems to close the gap to 1 or 2 points, Chatsworth comes up with a big play and is extended back to 4.
One of the things so far tonight, Ramona, it's been very well played. Not a lot of service errors, a couple of oversets, but not many. And that is a sign of great teams, really.
Absolutely. Well, you know, both these teams play in the very competitive West Valley League. You could make an argument. We had Birmingham winning the Invitational in the match before this, so 4 excellent teams in that West Valley League. And, you know, by the time they get to this point in the season, they're a well-oiled machine.
Rasta Naderi will serve. He is the setter for Chatsworth. They are 15-2. I mean, look at the crowd. I don't see any seats. I see some space in the aisles. That's it.
Yeah, they might even be saving a seat if there's any up and if there's any extra open.
Naderi puts it in play. Down the middle.
There is a noisemaker, a horn in the stands.
I'm going to say Chatsworth was into the net on that one.
It's possible. It is possible. Norze will serve as you look at Elmo. 5'6", senior.
He's really got springs in his legs. You see that? He gets up, comes right back down, jumps up again, just as high.
Amazing.
Outstanding leaper.
Little push serve, short serve. Robert Pate puts it away. Again, a 4-point margin. Robert Pate showing why he's hard to defend. He's 6'4", that helps.
Yeah,
he's
here
quick.
comes
And he puts another one away while we were away, and that makes it a 5-point margin. Robert Pate has put Chatsworth in a great position here in the opening game. Can they close it out? Can Taft respond? Battle at the net. That's going to be won by Taft. As you look at Greg Salzberg on the bench, very passionate, intense, competitive coach.
Yeah, Greg Salzberg, you can tell he used to be a player because he's always fired up. He's very positive, lots of energy. He said when his team needs energy, he gives it to him.
Kalanji will serve. Taft needs a point here. No doubt about it. They got to find a way to block at the net. That might have been long. Great save there, diving dig in the back row. Big opportunity for Taft, and they convert. Mirage Mohammed, a great kill there.
Yeah, great kill there from Mohammed, but the play of that point was, again, Elmo Nourzai in the back row with a diving save on that kill attempt.
Back to a 3-point deficit for Taft. We got a lift at the net. Somebody was over the net, I think Chatsworth, and Taft has now almost eradicated the 5-point deficit. It's down to 3, now 4. So actually it was Taft into the net there. So big chance here now for Chatsworth. Opening game, so important. Setting the tone. Back set, outside swing and down. Sometimes it's very simple, as it was in that case for Stefanov. He is out, and Navid Raminian is in.
Well, as you can see, the Chatsworth block did not get over in time. You always want to have two guys jumping straight up with no space in between them, and there was space right in the middle, and that's why it went off the block.
Left-handed serve by Rahimian. That is too long. A great swing that time by Chatsworth, but Cody Lowe didn't quite finish his hit, and as a result, it sailed on him. 2-point game.
Cody Lowe just long on it, and Chatsworth's got to be careful not to let Taft get back into it right here.
It was a 5-point margin a moment ago. Now it's 2. Great pancake save. And a great block. Oh, what a rally. Cody Lowe with the slam dink roof at the net. And it's game point now for Chatsworth, and Taft's going to call timeout.
Yeah, Cody Lowe saw an opportunity. That ball was just hanging up around the net. When you're 6'8", you better put that down.
Have to put it away. The empty seats that you see are the team bench seats. That's it. The rest of the gym is full. The crowd is decorated, as you would expect for a city championship game. And they are passionate.
Yeah.
Greg Salzberg talking to his troops. What do you tell your team in this situation? It's 24-21.
Yeah, 24-21. You need 6 points to close out this first game, and you can't let Taft steal this one from you. It's time to close it out, put 6 in a row away. Don't even let him smell a comeback in this game.
Here we go. Robert Pate on the serve. Good effort, but no good. And game 1 is over. Here's the final point of the game again.
You can see just a little miscommunication, a mishit from Taft, and they give it away.
So as the teams switch sides of the gym, we have an opportunity to recap the opening game. Chatsworth wins at 25-21. This was a real back and forth game. The biggest margin of the whole first game, 5 points.
Yeah, 5 points. This is how this match is going to go. 5 points is about the biggest lead that we're going to see tonight, because Taft, they never say die. They are always in it. They're fired up. They're emotional. In the last game against Granada Hills, the team they had lost to twice already this season, Armand Mercado said, let's not keep score. And they're not doing it again tonight. They don't want to worry about anything but the final score, and they want to worry about winning.
They won that final game 15-13 over Granada Hills to get here, and they were down 7-3 in that final game. So for Taft, it was a huge, huge comeback, and they got it done as you look at some of the action from game number 1. We're just about ready for game number 2. I'm Jeff Nathanson, along with the Daily News sports writer, Ramona Shelbourne, and this is exactly what we thought it would be. A lot of times, the pregame hype doesn't lend itself to actually a great match. So far tonight, it has been everything we expected and more.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a great match so far. The crowd is into it. Both teams are up and into it. Nobody's going to break. Somebody's going to have to just win this thing.
Let's go now to the end of the court and check in live with our courtside reporter, Tom Duncan. Tom?
Well, I'm here with the champions of the Invitational game, the Birmingham Patriots. We have Anthony Thomas and Chris Cornish. Coach, we'll talk to you first. Congratulations on the victory. What do you think about the win?
I think it was a big win for our program. 3 years ago, we had no wins at all, and this year we came and won the Invitational, so it's a big win for the program.
Well, let's now talk to the captain, the star here, Chris. Tell me about the game. When did you feel that you guys were on your way to the championship?
In about the second game, we had a nice run with our defensive specialist, David Rivas. He had a nice run of serves. It kind of set the tone for the rest of the match, gave us momentum.
Congratulations. How do you feel? I mean, it's an awesome feeling, huh?
Ecstatic. It's great.
Very cool. Now let's talk about the talent in the West Valley League. Behind us right now in this championship game, we've got 2 of your West Valley foes. There's a lot of talent in this West Valley division. Yeah,
we have a lot of guys in our league who play club, and they just like to play against each other. They have open gyms at Pierce where they play against each other, and these guys play against each other all year round. So just playing makes you better.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, Granada Hills lost in the semis. You told me that El Camino was a tough team as well. So a lot of talent in this West Valley League. Well, congratulations to the Birmingham Patriots, the Invitational champions. Jeff, back to you.
All right, Tom, thank you very much. Crowd settling in, a full house, enthusiastic folks enjoying a great boys championship match. The first game to Chatsworth, 25-21. And we're just about ready for game 2. What does Taft have to do differently in this second game, Ramona?
Well, I think Taft needs to stop playing from behind. I mean, Taft was trailing the whole time. They'd make runs at him, but they just couldn't quite get ahead of him. And I think, you know, at this point, you got to get ahead early. You're starting off with a serve.
There you see, it's best of 5, but if you win the first 3, there is no 4 and there is no 5. We're underway. Game number 2. Chatsworth, first chance to run the offense. Free ball at the net, put away nicely. No coverage at the net that time. It was an easy play for Robert Pate. Chatsworth out in front. First point of this second game. Pate had a pretty good first game.
Yeah, Pate had a great first game, but, you know, he's made all the more better when Cody Lowe's in the game. And right now, Taft has an opportunity because Lowe's not in the game. And, you know, his 6'8" presence at the net is very, very intimidating.
Very tough to block. 2-0 now. Chatsworth serving. Vargas, long serve, too long. So Taft gets a free shot there, a free point. An unforced service there. It's 2-1. Great serve. And a great kill that time. Dmitry Stefanov has been impressive at the outside.
Yeah. You know, and I think everybody from Taft has Elmo Norze as a star, but every single person on that team is up, and they're contributing, and there's really no star for this Toreadors team.
And a whistle. I don't know if that was a lift, but it was definitely against Taft, and it's a point for Chatsworth. Aaron Simon back to serve.
And look who's back in the game, 6'8", Cody Lowe.
I think both coaches expecting 4 or 5 games for sure. Another point for Chatsworth Chancellors. Only 2 losses this year by Chatsworth, Granada Hills and Arcadia. Arcadia was the first game of the season. They're better now. What a block at the net. You got to pass, and in that case, Chatsworth unable to control, and a point for Taft. Taft in red, as you can see. Back to serve is Peter Kalanji. Just a sophomore, playing in the city championship.
That's quite a spot to step into.
Outside against a single block, and it worked nicely. Nick Cox getting the kill that time. We haven't seen him get a lot of swings tonight so far because most of the swings go to either Pate or Cody Lowe.
Yeah, but it's important for Chatsworth to get other people involved besides Robert Pate and Cody Lowe.
Back set, and I think that was a double hit. That hurts. Set, swing, put away. Boy, if they were all like that, Taft would be winning.
Yeah, we talked about earlier how they did not keep score in the semifinal victory over Granada Hills. I asked Mercado to estimate how many kills Muhammad had in that game. He said at least 30. Obviously a huge game.
Big serve. Free ball. Chance for Taft. What a save. Pivotal rally. Long rally. These are the rallies that emotions are built on. And Taft picks up the point. Let's see if they build on that.
Absolutely. Taft has gotten to this point before. Down 1. Watch Jason Barras, the left-handed kill around the block of Cody Lowe. Taft has gotten to this point before. Let's see if they can actually tie the game now.
Pate into the net. Six. Can Taft take the lead here?
Yeah, Pate jumping from the back line there into the net. Couldn't quite get the height on that one.
Boy, that set had authority on it. Cody Lowe heading for the corner, the back left corner, and he puts it away. So Taft has never led in this game, too. That is Nick Cox rotating back to serve. He's number 4. Chatsworth in orange, Taft in red. Good, strong, low serve. Outside swing. Boy, that's a great swing. That time, I think that was Mirage Muhammad's best kill of the match.
Yeah, the best height, hit the ball its highest point. Watch the nice set here from... And Mirage gets up around the double block. Smart play there from Mirage Muhammad.
With a great set like that, it gives the hitter options. Nice dig, look out. That is wide though. Sometimes you can try to be too precise, and a ball like that, a free ball that's just sitting there, just put it straight down.
Yeah, it's almost like an empty net in hockey. There's nobody around, there's nobody to stop. You almost think too much about it.
Into the net. Right now, Cody Lowe is dominating the match.
Yeah, Cody Lowe's got to dominate while Robert Pate's in that back line. Stepping up right now.
For Chatsworth, in the front row is number 5, Tony Lennon. Serving is number 18, T. Vernell.
Vernell will serve for Chatsworth. Wow. It's got to be painful when you rotate in to serve and you hit into the net, but
in the front row is number 41.
9-8 now. Taft in the lead for the first time in this game. All the way across. And a nice swing that time. Alex Vargas getting involved.
Alex Vargas has been a nice surprise for Chatsworth this season. All of these players, with the exception of Robert Pate, played junior varsity last year. And, Greg Salzberg didn't exactly know what he was going to get, but Alex Vargas has been a very nice surprise on the outside.
They set the middle. Second time through for Taft. Blocked. Norze with the outside set and roofed. Robert Pate cranking it up for the Chancellors.
Yeah, Robert Pate and Tony Lennox with a great block on this. Watch how close they get together. They anticipate the set over to Norzai and roofed him down. Nowhere for Norzai to go around that block.
6'4" and 6'1" on the block there. We're talking feet and inches. Tough to get around that. They bump set it over, and that's wide. Taft has only led once in this second game by 1 point.
Substitution, Taft.
When you're the underdog, it's important to put pressure on that team that's favored. As soon as they get down by 1 point, they're not thinking about it. They get down by 3 or 4, and all of a sudden, that doubt starts to creep into their mind.
Into the net. One of the biggest things, especially at the high school level, is the timing. The leap and the swing, and you have to have all that timing. That time, it didn't quite work out for Taft. Cost him a point. Good attempt, good idea that time by Masih Norze to stuff it on 2. Didn't work, 4-point lead now for Chatsworth. Timeout on the floor. Chatsworth's feeling pretty good about things right now. The orange fired up. And right now, there's a big hill to climb if you're Armand Mercado and the Taft Toreadors. They're now down by 4.
Yeah, down by 4 in the second game. You don't want to fall behind 0-2, but then you have to win 3 in a row to get back into this. This is the critical turning point in this game right now.
Well, we'll see how Taft responds. They have responded well to adversity at times this year.
This is a good opportunity for Taft because Cody Lowe's out of the game again. In the last couple points, he's really dominated for Chatsworth. That 6'8" presence has really stuffed things at the net.
Great serve. Back set outside. Pate dinks it in the middle. That was hit outside the antenna. Outside the antenna. And a point for Chatsworth. And an error. Something has to happen for Taft, and it's going to have to happen right now. 6-point margin. Greg Salzberg feeling pretty good about things for the moment. That's in.
Tricky shot there from Elmo Norzai. Curled it right around the block. Greg Salzberg talked about before the game. I said, what is it about Elmo that's so dangerous? He said he's very smart, very crafty, knows how to play despite his height. Gets right around blocks just as you saw.
Bad pass that time by Chatsworth. One of the rare bungled receives that time by the Chancellors tonight. 2 in a row for Taft. Masi Norzai will serve again. He's the setter on this team. That's too long. Boy, that was a great swing right there. You got to really give it up that time for Dmitry Stefanov. He unloaded a missile and it went right down Broad Street.
Yeah, you watch Stefanov get up around the block and there's nothing Alex Vargas can do.
Another good serve. What a sequence for Taft. Their most exciting sequence of the match. Great defense, great save in the back row, and a great put away.
Yeah, it's amazing how one play can really get you going. Same thing, right around the block, and Vargas has nothing he can do with it in the back row.
Back to 3 points. And another chance now coming up for the Toreadors. But the double hit cost them a point.
Yeah, I think that set was too far back away from the net. Taft was coming up, Stefanov was coming up to the net, looking to kill it, and he had to stop all of his momentum and reach back to try to hit that one. Nothing he could do.
That was hit wide. So Taft had a glimmer, an eyelash of hope there for a moment. Now they're down 5 again. Chatsworth happy to trade points at this juncture. That's in, though. Somebody's got to get to the front of the line for Taft. Is it going to be Dmitry Stefanov or maybe Elmo Norzai? One of those two has to really get a bunch of kills in a row.
Yeah, they need to get some momentum going. They've got to rattle off 4 or 5 points in a row and cut this thing down.
Live action from the Matadome. Into the net. You know, people think that's automatically a mishit, but it's really timing.
Absolutely, it's really timing. You see, Cody Lowe was up very high, but the ball was a little low, and he hit it off of his wrist instead of his hand into the net.
Great serve from the corner, and Chatsworth's going to have to put it over softly, and a great chance now for Taft. However, it's hit long. How do you get over that block when the block is so tall? You almost have to either tool it off the block or get around it somehow.
Yeah, you have to get around it. That's all the angle of your approach. And when you have a 6'8" guy standing right in your face, there's not much you can do except try to be creative and get around it.
What a wall of arms and hands at the net. Unable to get it past Cody Lowe. And it's a 5-point margin again. Robert Pate will serve. Great swing, but really, Nick Cox was in position, had the hands up, couldn't control it.
Yeah, Stefanov fired a rocket right at him. It actually went on Bruce's head. It's never fun.
Coming in to serve right now, number 1 for Taft, Farzin Kohan Farsi. Soft serve, oh, so gentle. And a great dig in the back row. Nice defense for Chatsworth on the counter and a double hit. So Farzin Kohan Farsi comes in and shakes it up a little bit.
Well, you know, sometimes you talk about serves and people just talk about aces. But a soft serve like that can really disrupt the defense of the other team, and takes away the first pass. You can't get into your offense on the second pass.
Taft struggling, and they run out of room. Good effort, but really they kind of came together. It's a very tough save to do it with one hand headed toward the table as it is.
Yeah, Noorzai and Kohan Farzi both going all out for that ball, but almost too much hustle on that. No communication.
Nice save by Chatsworth, and they dig it over. Quick set and down.
Jason Barras again. We saw him earlier in the match hit with his left hand. This time he hit with his right hand. Ambidextrous up there.
Must be nice. Taft feeling it a little bit right now. Joust at the net. Chatsworth will run the offense. Near side swing and a put away by Vargas. Alex Vargas, you get a good look at him. Tony Lunnan in now. Back to serve is Teague Burnell.
Taft running out of points here.
Look at the lift that time. That's what Elmo Noorzai has to do often.
Every time Elmo takes a swing at a ball, he's hitting it with 110%. He absolutely crushes this ball. Watch how high he gets into the back row. Robert Pate can do nothing with it. It goes ricocheting off of his arms into the crowd.
Taft has to find a way to get the ball to Noorzai where he can strike. That was a thing of beauty. Chatsworth puts it over. Let's see if Taft can run it again. This time the middle, and that works. So they switch it up, and Jonathan Levy gets a kill. And here we are, back to a 2-point game.
Corridors down by 2.
All of a sudden here, Jeff, the Taft crowd is on its feet behind us.
But a quick hit that time by Tony Lunnan. And the 6'1" senior enhances it to a 3-point lead for Chatsworth. Timeouts. Remember, Chatsworth won the first game.
Chatsworth won the first game, and they're about to take control of this second game. Critical point here in the match, because if they go up 2-0, it's going to be very tough for Taft to come back. Tony Lunnan with an absolute great play on this one. Tony did not play last season. He took the season off to focus on his academics. He played as a 10th grader on the junior varsity. Greg Salzberg said they knew he was a great player then. They were expecting big things. It took an extra year for him to get here, but a critical play there to put it 23-20.
Armand Mercado speaking to his team. He went to Franklin himself. He's in his 4th year as a coach of Taft. And he knows that the odds are against him and his team here. But he also knows that most people didn't think they'd beat Granada Hills and get here. He thought they'd be watching it on LA 36.
Yeah, Taft was the 3rd place team in the league. They lost to Chatsworth twice, lost to Granada Hills twice. We talked to Elmo Noorzai before the game. He said nobody believed in us but ourselves.
Chatsworth loves the bench because it's a good bench. A lot of guys make contributions. And there's the Taft bench with a look of concern, and maybe rightfully so. 23-20. Chatsworth needs a couple to close out game 2. Pate at the net. Dink, played by Taft. Quick hit. Chance for the Chancellors. Good coverage there. Cross-court set, and that's going to work. A variety of opportunities, and that time Taft converted.
Well, we talked about Elmo Noorzai and how creative he is. Watch this, it's almost behind his head. What is that? That's like a Harlem Globetrotters shot. Beautiful.
He's an original. Elmo Noorzai. And the service put in by Taft, and that's long. Chatsworth has a chance here. A big chance. Alex Vargas serving for game 2. Can Chatsworth go up 2-0 in this city title game? Yes, they can. Identical score from game 1, 25-21. And Chatsworth is in position right now on the doorstep to win the city title. They switch sides. Chatsworth feeling pretty good about things. Taft wondering what they have to do.
They saw Stefanov right into the net there from Taft, and I think Taft has played well enough to be in this game instead of being down 2-0, but they've made too many mistakes just like that one into the net.
As the teams get ready for Game 3, we're going to check in now. Tom Duncan's got a special guest courtside. Tom?
Well, Jeff, I do. I'm here with Barbara Figge, the commissioner of the CIF Los Angeles City section, and I know the city's very proud of their program pursuing victory with honors, and there's a banquet on Monday to award nominees and honorees for that. Can you tell us a little bit about the program?
Yeah, the program, it's actually a partnership between the Los Angeles Recreation and Parks, the CIF Los Angeles City section, and the LAUSD Youth Services. The three groups have gotten together. This is the 5th year now that we've had this banquet, and each of the three groups honors 7 people, an athlete, a coach, administrator, a school, a spectator, a parent, and an advocate. And it brings together 21 people who are very deserving of the award, and 300 people in the audience at the dinner that just are there to support Pursuing Victory with Honor. It's just great.
And we know one of those honorees is here, Alan Mercado, the coach of Taft. He really deserves it.
Absolutely. There were a lot of nominees for coaches, and they were all wonderful. And Armand stood out in the selection committee's mind. He's a very positive person. As you can see tonight, he's always smiling, very professional in what he does. He instills that in his team, and that exudes out of those kids. And he was the selection this year, and we are very proud of him.
Well, we appreciate everything you do for sports here in the LA City section. Jeff, back to you.
All right, Tom. A couple of great sports fans there on the court. We're ready for game number 3 tonight. And, you know, Ramon, you look at the first 2 games, Chatsworth wins them both, 25-21. But even with the 2-0 lead for Chatsworth, they still have a lot to do. So we'll have that for you. Game 3 is coming up next. It is 2-0 Chatsworth. A lot more action to come your way. So stand by for that. We will return to the Matadome right after this. Well, the first 2 games go to Chatsworth, 25-21. Welcome back to the Matadome. We're at Cal State Northridge tonight for the Boys City Volleyball title match. And it's a best of 5, and so far it is 2 games to love Chatsworth. I'm Jeff Nathanson along with Ramona Shelbourne of the Daily News Sports Department. And Ramona, look at those first 2 games. Chatsworth dominating just barely in both situations, but they're not home yet. They still have to win another game.
Well, and the hardest thing to do is to close out a team, especially an emotional, scrappy team like Taft that's got absolutely nothing to lose.
What does Taft have to do in this 3rd game? They've tried a couple of different things. They've tried to shake it up. They've tried different serve combinations. They're having trouble with the block at the net. They're having trouble with the height that Chatsworth offers.
Yeah. Well, I think what they need to do is use Elmo Noorzai as more of a decoy. He's been so effective tonight when he goes up for a block, when he goes up for a kill. But Chatsworth is onto him. They know he's the best player on the team, and I think if you use him as a decoy, get that block over there, and maybe set the ball to Stefanov, they might have something going.
Well, we'll see if Taft can get something going here and make this competitive in game number 3. A lot of these matches go 5 games, and it's best 3 out of 5. So there's a lot of volleyball yet to be played tonight, but we're ready for game 3 to start right here at the Matadome. So stand by for that as you look at some of the highlights from the 2nd game. And Chatsworth has now put the ball in play in game number 3. Taft, feeling the immediacy and the urgency, strikes first and takes a rare lead. They've only led, I think, 3 times in the match at any point.
Yeah, they lost the first 2 points of the match twice in game 2, and that's been it.
Robert Pate puts it away. A great effort that time by Sean Sasunas, the defensive specialist for Taft, number 6. But great placement that time by Pate.
When you watch Pate and the block gets up and not high enough, Robert Pate up over everybody.
Back set, Pate gets blocked at the net. He wants another chance. That's hit long. You know, Robert Pate, the thing about Robert Pate, he is so good and so talented and so competitive. When he gets blocked at the net, the first thing he wants to do is get right back at it. And he almost bumped into his teammate to get near the ball. He was so competitive in that spot. Big serve. Boy, that's a great put away there by Nick Cox, number 4 for Chatsworth.
Double subs. Back in the front row, number 15, Cody Lowe. Serving, Aaron Simon.
Aaron Simon will serve. And lifting the ball. Point for Chatsworth. Taft really can't afford to give away anything here. No lifting the ball, no double hits. They can't hit the ball wide. They have to almost play mistake-free.
When you want to beat a team like Chatsworth, you have to play perfectly. You can't give them points because they're going to get enough of their own.
I think Taft is listening to you. Great swing there. Look at the replay. The back set.
Right through the double block. Cody Lowe does not get over in time. Taft with another kill. Stefanov with a great kill through the block.
He'll serve from the near corner to try to change it up. And it's going to work because Taft is going to have a chance now to run their offense. There's the back set by Norze and a kill. That was made possible, Ramona, by the serve.
Yeah, the serve was not all that great. And you see Stefanov, they're going to him more. He's been very effective. He gets up high. Watch the back set. Stefanov high, only a single blocker there, and that's easy to put away.
Taft in the lead now by a point early in game 3. Another chance. This time a double block, but it's up and down. That is Taft's biggest lead tonight at any point in any game, 2 points.
Well, and their confidence grows the bigger this lead grows.
In the middle, loose ball. Taft scores.
Stefanov just out-dueled 6'8" Cody Lowe. Watch that free ball. Lowe doesn't do anything with it. Pate, just a fetal dive as it goes out. Stefanov with another kill. Really stepping up here.
Taft's on a roll right now. But Cody Lowe is going to put a halt to that with that kill.
I don't think Cody Lowe liked losing the last joust. Watch how hard he hits this ball. Absolutely knocks over Kalanji in the back row.
And he wasn't exactly at the top of his leap either.
No, that was probably about 75% of what he can do. Cody Lowe's not even close to his potential yet.
Taft's feeling the heat a little bit, but they're in the lead. Yeah, you make a good point. Cody Lowe is tall, and he's good, and he's talented, but technically speaking, he can probably jump even higher and hit that ball at the very top of the arc. And if that happens, he's even better.
Cody Lowe, he's only a junior. He's just going to improve next season. You know, he started this year, and he had a lot of work to do. Coach Jeff Salzberg said he needed to work on his footwork, his blocking. He's improved every game. His confidence is growing, but the sky's the limit for him.
Short serve, outside, left-handed tap, and it works. Cody Lowe that time. That's an interesting point about Cody Lowe because he is so talented. But when you jump, when you attack the ball, you have to get your whole body into the jump, not just your upper torso.
I think Kalanji ran into his teammate, but he looks to be okay after that collision.
Taft is laying out. Now that's a great example by Mirage Muhammad of a perfect swing, technically speaking.
Yeah, you always want to hit the ball at its highest point with all of your momentum going forward, and you want to. And when you get that, you've got the most power on it.
Trouble for Chatsworth, but they recover. Cody Lowe will take a breath.
In the front row is number 5, Tony Lemon, serving, number 18.
Very smart play by Lowe. Just get it deep. Blocked wide. What a break for Taft because that was a great team block up front, right in the middle.
Yeah, it really was. Roston Naderi got over, the setter got over and roofed Elmo Norzai, but Norzai's ball goes off and wide. Watch how Naderi gets over, but that ball goes wide.
9-7, Taft holding on to a slim lead in game 3, trailing 2 games to love. Free ball. Quick set, tap over the block. Smart play that time by Elmo Norze. He didn't really have a chance. He wasn't really in position to go over the block, so he tapped it over the block.
Yeah, you watch Robert Pate in the back row, sees what Norze is doing, can't get over in time.
Pancake save. Oh, they got it over. Oh, big break for Taft that time.
Unbelievable save by Norze as that one was going out. I think he got that one from about 2 inches off the ground. It's a broken play.
Timeout on the floor. Here in game 3, Taft has its biggest advantage of the night. But a long way to go in game number 3. And Taft is in a situation where they have to win this game or it's all over.
Yeah, Taft has to have this game. There's no room for error. They're up 4 points, but they've got to keep the pressure on Chatsworth and create some doubt in their minds.
Emotion plays such a strong role in sports, but in volleyball in particular, especially under the rally scoring formula, there's a point scored on every play. If you're Taft and you can put together 3 or 4 in a row, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. I always like to say momentum in sports is like a snowball rolling down the hill. It gets bigger and bigger the farther it goes. And for Taft, when you're the underdog and you start getting 3, 4, 5 points, your confidence swells up like a big balloon.
He got snowballs and balloons into the show
I'm mixing my metaphors.
I love it. 4-point lead for Taft. At the net, and that's a lift. So that's going to be a point for Chatsworth. So the timeout called by Greg Salzburg helped.
Yeah, good timing for that timeout. They needed to stop the bleeding.
Rasta Naderi serving for Chatsworth. That's going to be out. Or is it? That was on the line on the far side. Chatsworth gets the point. So since the timeout, 2 in a row for the Chancellors. They're going for 3 now in a row. Back set, trouble with the net. Back set, and it's hit too long. That time Robert Pate wound up and just hit it too long. There was no block.
Yeah, I think there was no block, but it was a little bit low on the set, and Robert Pate had to try to lift it up over the net. And watch how he doesn't quite hit it at its highest point and tries to lift it up through the block that never quite got there and hit it long.
Robert Pate hits it long. Another point for Taft. But now you have a reversal. The line judge said the ball was long, but the first official said it was touched by Taft. Probably the right call. Good to see the officials working together. Point Chatsworth. There's the set into the net. That one never made it over.
Not much Stefanov could do with that one. Stefanov has been so key for the Tornadoes so far in this 3rd game, but when they needed a point right there, he couldn't provide it for them. Now they're only up 1.
Taft's lead is down to 1. Back set, joust. Free ball, hit over, kept alive by Taft. Swing and a point. That's Elmo Norze again. When these two teams played earlier this year, the first time they played, it was a 5-game match, won by Chatsworth. The second time was a 4-game match, won by Chatsworth. But that was a long time ago.
Long time ago, and Taft has done a lot of good things since then.
They got a chance here, put away a free ball. Can't do it. Pate's going to have to set it over for Chatsworth. Into the block. Pretty tough. Sometimes when the block is up and you don't have the ball in position, you're better to either intentionally tool it off the block and knock it out of bounds, or just try to set it deep and reset.
Yeah, there was Tony Lunnan and Nick Cox get right over, and there's no place for Taft to go with that one.
Short serve. Quick set and a quick put away. Jonathan Levy, the senior, gets the kill.
Jonathan Levy has been a big component to Taft's run here. Sean Adut, their middle blocker, 6'4" guy, tallest guy on the team, has been out for a month and a half with an injured back, and Levy has taken his place and he's really stepped up.
Chatsworth in the rare position tonight of playing from behind, but now they're only down 1. Good effort by Pate, point Taft.
Jason Barras with another nice play at the net there. He was up in the air, had to hang, wait for the ball to come down, and made a nifty play right around the block of Pate.
Taft will serve. They beat Garfield, Bell, Reseda, and Granada Hills to get here and play for the championship. Tooling it off the block nicely, Cody Lowe. Chatsworth also had a long road with victories over Canoga Park, Verdugo Hills, Narbonne, and Grant. Looking for their four-peats. But getting up that time and putting it down was Mirage Muhammad. I'm impressed with Muhammad. He's picked his spots. He's smart. And he knows you're not going to always overpower. You have to play off the block sometimes. At the net. Still alive. Point Chatsworth. Substitution for Chatsworth. Tony Lunan returns.
Double substitution. Running. Front row.
And Teague Vernell will serve. 1 point game. Way long, way long. And Taft is up by 2.
In the front row,
moving into position, Jonathan Levy, number 41. And Sean Sasunas will serve. Too long. Chatsworth in the orange. Now down 3. Taft in the red. Trying to steal a game.
Taft absolutely has to have this one, and they've got to make a little run here and put some distance between them and Chatsworth.
It's a pretty simple equation for Taft, Ramona. They're down 2 games to none. It's a best of 5. Before you can win 3 games, you got to win 1.
back to serve, number 19, Boston Laderi.
This is the only game so far tonight where Taft has played at all from ahead. On the far side, Chatsworth gets the point there.
Laderi serving.
Mossy Norze with the set, and Levy puts it away.
Watch Levy go up. There's only one blocker there, just Tony Lunnan there, and Levy puts it away. No Cody Lowe in the game right now, and Taft has been taking advantage.
Long serve. Pate.
Big point there from Robert Pate. It's interesting, most of the top volleyball players you'll see, especially guys like Robert Pate or City Section Players of the Year, they're outstanding club volleyball players, but Robert Pate plays club soccer. He's not really in, he plays volleyball because he's an athlete. His mother, Margaret, was an outstanding player at UCLA in the 1970s, taught him how to play. This comes naturally to him.
Great block at the net by Taft that time. Wow, you got to give it up in the front row to Mirage Muhammad for being in position with Jonathan Levy. Taft is closing in.
Taft is closing in. Nice block from Muhammad. They get 2 people over in front of Pate, and Chatsworth can't recover to get it off the block.
And there you have the miscommunication. The hitter was in the air, and the ball was nowhere to be found. Timeout. Taft by 4 here in Game 3. Keep in mind, Chatsworth won the opener and the second game 25-21. They need 1 game to be the champions of the city. Taft needs to win this game, go out in Game 4 and win, and then win a 15-point game in Game 5.
Yeah, well, Well, you watch this play right here. All of a sudden, Chatsworth doesn't have anybody around to get that block. Chatsworth's starting to think about it. The hardest thing in sports to do is to close a team out. We talked about it before. You know, we always talk about it in basketball. You have a 4-game series, right? What's the hardest thing to do? To sweep somebody. Very difficult, especially when a team like Taft, they never say die. They've been in this position before, and they've come back. They've taken Chatsworth to 5. They've taken them to 4. They want to do it again. They have all the confidence in the world.
Chatsworth looking for the 4-peat. Elmo Norze to serve for Taft. 4-point lead for the Toreadors. And a good opportunity here for Taft. See if they get a good swing here. Yes, they can, but Taft is into the net.
That's a terrible break right there for Taft. That would have made it 23-18. Almost impossible to come back from that for Chatsworth. All of a sudden, instead of a 5-point game, it's 3 points.
Back set, attack into the block, but blocked out of bounds. Taft is 2 points away. Checking in right now for Taft is number 15, Jason Barras. Had a couple of good swings tonight. Back to serve is Peter Kalanji. Good serve. And a long hit. Hey, you know what? Taft is a point away from extending this championship match.
We told you this was going to be interesting.
It is interesting. 5-point margin. They got to get 1 before Chatsworth can get 6. Long serve, but a good solid serve. Chatsworth having trouble on this sequence. This is going to be Taft's best chance to win this game. And they do it. The energy. Here's the last play.
Stefanov has to get out of the way. It goes out of bounds. Taft wins game 3.
He got out of the way rather quickly. So Taft now has a win.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. That 5th game is only 15 points. Chatsworth does not want to go to game 5. Anything can happen when it's just a 15.
One of the differences in game 3, Ramona, was Taft came out and got a little bit of a lead early.
Yeah, they put the pressure on Chatsworth early, and towards the end of that game 3, Chatsworth passing started to break down, their communication broke down, and Taft took advantage of it. See another play from Jason Barras. He was very competitive. He's very creative at the net, around the block. And he's been a secret weapon. He's had about 5 or 6 kills tonight, all with either hand. He can go right-handed, left-handed, and a very effective weapon.
Aaron Simon's got a fan. He plays for Chatsworth. Great crowd on hand tonight. You know, one of the things about high school sports is it's hard to keep up. But you can keep up if you go to maxpreps.com. It's the best destination on the internet for all your high school sports schedules and stats. I went there last night, as a matter of fact, to maxpreps.com.
I got to tell you, as a sports writer, I don't know what I ever did without maxpreps.com. I had this job before they were around, and I can't even remember what it was like. It was like before cell phones or something.
Remember that internet address and put it in your favorites, and then you go right there. We're getting ready for game number 4. I'm Jeff Nathanson, along with Ramona Shelbourne from the Daily News and Tom Duncan from LA 36. You're taking a look at a couple of the players from Birmingham. They won the Invitational earlier tonight with a win over Westchester, thus the medals around the neck. What a thrill that was for Birmingham to pick up a championship.
Jeff,
that was the game that preceded this one.
And I really think that speaks to the strength of the West Valley League. Birmingham also plays in that league. They ended their season by winning tonight's game. They ended the season 9-9. Sounds a little strange, but then you consider, well, let's see, they had 6 losses in the league, and they all came to either Taft, Granada Hills, or Chatsworth.
Well, the crowd is now realizing that we have a match. It is 2 games to 1. Chatsworth has the lead.
Here's the play that clinched this. Elmo Nurzai with a little dink up over the block.
Chatsworth probably feeling fairly confident. They're a great team, no doubt about it, but it's a lot easier when you're up 2 to put it away right then.
Yeah. Well, you know, in the semifinals, Chatsworth won the first 2 games, dropped the third. And I think, you know, they were there before. They got disgusted with themselves and said, let's just finish this. And they finished off Grant in the 4th game. So they've been here before. It's just a matter of how you respond on the big stage. This is the city championship game.
And Chatsworth has won the city championship 3 years running. So Taft will serve, and let's see if the Toreadors can get an early lead again. That was one of the keys to their victory in Game 3. It is 2-1. Taft in the red trails this best-of-5 championship match. Here we go. Game 4 underway. Ace serve! Boy, you talk about making a statement.
Wow, what a start there for Taft. Masi Norze with an ace.
Taft looking to go up 2-0, but a good block up front. And Norze finds a hole in the middle of the defense.
Well, you saw him winding up, and so did the 2 blockers, but he had the hang time to punch it up and over the top. This is again, Pate gets over there, Lunnan gets over there, Norze goes around him.
Taft's feeling pretty good. Oh, miscommunication. What happened there was Masi Norze was, as the setter, trying to get to the ball. But sometimes you have to let your teammates set. Just a fact of life because of the way players move on the floor. This time, Norze sets, and it's going to lead to a point. Great effort. Great effort there.
Now that's Vargas
Nick
and
Cox,
Cox.
number 4, and Alex Vargas, number 13.
That's great effort. You know, everybody's going all out. It's a city championship. They're both going for it and take each other out, but they get up, all smiles. Nobody's hurt at least.
And maybe saved each other from running into the bench. Cody Lowe back in the front row. He and Robert Pate making up 2 of the 3 up front right now for Chatsworth. Big swing. Taft has made an adjustment on offense, and it appears that the adjustment is using more of the court to look at. And as a result, Chatsworth is having some coverage problems right now.
Well, I think Taft's really changed up its offense to include more people. You see Muhammad with a nice kill around the block of Lowe, and they're not just going in the same spot every time like you pointed out. And I think Chatsworth is a little confused. They're going to have to adjust to what Taft's done.
That's the way to play defense. Another point for Taft. Elmo Norze, who is one of the best hitters on the floor, using a variety of shots to his success.
Yeah, well, that's Elmo Norze's attack from the back row there. You watch, he has to jump from behind the line, dinks it up in front of Vargas in the back.
And again, a little bit of confusion for Chatsworth. Taft is playing from in front again.
See Chatsworth coach Greg Salzberg's all the way out on the floor talking to his guys saying, let's get it together. We've been here before. Let's talk. That's not how we usually play, and Taft can smell it. Chatsworth's on their heels.
Taft is still living off their victory in Game 3. Outside, Ruth. Very tough to get around to Cody Lowe, number 15, and Robert Pate.
Yeah, 6'8" and 6'4". Not much you can do with that.
Chatsworth. Robert Pate with the ball.
Robert Pate serves. Untouched. Point, Chatsworth.
Point, Chatsworth. 5 is coming back at 6.
Chatsworth within 1. They'd like to even it early in this game. What an effort. But
it's a 19-point game.
Chatsworth is evened the score.
See Pate coming from the back row for that kill. Just a little dink up over the top.
Overpass, look out. The equivalent of a layup in basketball when you're all alone. A free ball just sitting up there like it's on a tee. And Cody Lowe's not going to miss that opportunity. That's on the line.
Alex Vargas thought that was going to go out, and it went right there on the line.
When in doubt, play it. If Cody Lowe gets untracked in this game, it's going to be a big problem for Taft.
Well, he's been a difference maker. Cody Lowe, when he's out of the game, all of a sudden Taft can do whatever they want at the net. But when he's in, wow, Cody Lowe with a great kill up and over the block. Very powerful.
What a block! Solo block by Masi Nourze.
Masi Nourze right there for the block on Alex Vargas. They used Lowe as a decoy. Didn't work.
Taft will have to put it over. Near side. One thing we have not seen a lot of is long rallies tonight.
Yeah.
Just not very many.
I can count probably on one hand how many we've seen, and I think it just speaks to the efficiency of these two offenses. Very dangerous offensive weapons on both sides.
And it has been a struggle. Joust. Who gets that one? Chatsworth. There's danger here for Taft if Chatsworth can build any sort of advantage. They're on a 7-2 run right now after trailing early. And now a point for Taft to put an end to that run. Salzburg's in his 6th year.
And you watch Nourze again with the dink. Robert Pate can't get there in time.
Uh-oh. Here's a surprise. We're even.
Again.
Throughout the evening, we've had 1-point games. It's been all even.
It's the 3rd tie so far in this 4th game.
Look out. Bodies everywhere. Nice recovery by Chatsworth. Can their defense get it done? Yes! Let us tell you that we're in game 4.
Watch this. Tony London and Roston Aderi block it straight down. Great job on the block getting over there.
And Pate will get a kill on that one.
Just got great instincts. I know he's not going to be playing volleyball in college, but You know, we talked to Greg Salzburg before. I said, could he play volleyball in college? He said, absolutely. I've called Jeff Campbell from Northridge. I said, come out and watch this guy. Maybe he can play 2 sports in college. He's that talented.
Naderi puts it in play. That's a point for Chatsworth.
The game is 7. We have a play.
Too long. Chatsworth is building momentum. They lead the match 2 games to 1, having grabbed the first 2 games 25-21, losing the third 25-19, and needing 1 victory to become the champion.
They trailed early in this 4th game, 6-3. I think that pushed a little button that said, hey, city championship is on the line, let's turn it on. So far, they've done that. Since we trailed 6-3, they've outscored Taft 11-4.
Taft also knows being down by 4 right now is not dangerous. Getting down by 6 or 7 is dangerous because it's very hard to trade points with Chatsworth. They're just too good. They're too tall at the net.
Yeah, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and you don't want to play that game with Chatsworth. Too good, too many weapons, and they're too tall at the net, like you said.
Chatsworth looking to win it 4 years in a row. Taft won it 3 years in a row back in '99.
This would be the Chancellor's 7th overall title. They've won 6 in school history. Number 7 is on the line tonight.
If we go to a 5th game, if Taft wins this game and recovers, that 5th game is to 15 only. What a swing that time. That had authority behind it.
Now Robert Pate is really heated up. He's won the last 3 points for Chatsworth. T. Lennon with a deke and Robert Pate with a lot of momentum on that one.
And that is a net violation. Chatsworth's on a roll right now, Ramona.
Well, they've won 6 points in a row.
Great diving save. It's a 7-point lead. We said the magic number was 7. You can be down 5, you can be down 6. Timeout Taft, and probably a good idea by Armand Mercado.
Yeah,
he knows the point of no return.
Yeah.
He's at it right now.
This is the critical moment in the game for Taft. Chatsworth would really have to collapse in this game for Taft to get back into it. If it gets any further than this, 17-10, Chatsworth won 7 points in a row.
What does Taft have to do right now to turn it around?
Well, you know, I think you have to just take it 1 point at a time, obviously, and you have to focus on what you're doing and not what Chatsworth is doing. And I think Taft needs to get back into that because right now, Chatsworth just having their way.
And you have to give credit to the Chancellor defense because they are not getting killed. They are making a lot of saves in the back row and giving their setters and outside hitters a chance to put a ball away. Back to action, live. Great chance here for the Chancellors. On the outside, Robert Pate. Once you get to 20, you can start the countdown to a championship. But a lot of time left. Taft needs something good to happen. Chatsworth plays it. Chatsworth gives up a point. Taft gets off the number 10 they were stuck on.
Now Jonathan Levy with what might be the turnaround point for Taft, but it's a stretch right now. 18-11, Taft's got a long climb ahead of it.
They need some sort of long rally win or some sort of emotional turnaround. They don't need a net violation. long.
No, that was about 2 inches long from Elmo Norzai. Great kill attempt right to the back corner. Nobody there, but it was about 1 inch too long.
That's on the line. Point, Taft. But again, we talked about it earlier, Ramona. Taft cannot trade points with Chatsworth. They have to find a way to get 3 points for every 1 point that Chatsworth gets. So Taft really needs a spot here. They're down 8. And they're not going to get it.
Starting to become academic at this point. 21-12, down 9. Chatsworth just needs 4 more points. Very hard to get back in there. Robert Pate with another kill. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick Cox with another kill.
At the net, point, Taft. Coach Mercado's got to be a little bit concerned.
Well, I think he might be beyond concern.
When you dress up that nice, you want to win.
Absolutely. He came here to win. Taft absolutely believes that they can do this tonight.
Tough break. It hit the official.
Watch Cody Lowe go around the block. Nice dig in the back row by Taft, but it goes off the official.
Point Chatsworth, they're so close. Robert Pate said earlier, the thing about the team this year for Chatsworth is they have to stay focused more than last year's team. They're focused right now. They're 2 points away from a championship. It would be their 4th in a row. It would be a 4-peat. And now, the Chancellors are 1 point away. The countdown to the championship is on. Robert Pate will serve. The crowd is on its feet. Chatsworth in the orange, 1 point away from a 4-peat, an unprecedented 4 championships in a row. Jump serve into the net.
Robert Pate wanted an ace there. He went for it big into the net. He could feel the drama. They're going to have to win it off this one, and Taft serving.
10-point margin. How long until we crown a champion? At the net. Not yet. Taft plays it. Long set. Chance for Taft to stave off the loss. Chatsworth keeps it alive. And Taft responds. Pivotal rally. Pate from the back row. Save. Save. Longest rally of the match. It's all over. Chatsworth has won the championship over Taft, 3 games to 1. What a finish.
Longest point of the night, best point of the night, and Lowe sees that ball hanging up there in the city championship, spikes it down. 4 titles in a row for Chatsworth.
How fitting it is to see the best point of the match, the final point of the match. Cody Lowe and company, Chatsworth, the 4-peat. Here's the final point, set up by the defense. And that was that. You could see the stands erupt at the end.
They were waiting. It took 2 points to get there, but Lowe finally puts it away after the long rally. And you got to take your hat off to Taft, a gallant effort. They had a great match tonight, came up a little bit short, but a run when nobody expected them to be here. They believed in themselves, and they gave Chatsworth a great match tonight.
It was a great match, Ramona, and they're going to have the awards coming up. But first, the teams congratulate the opposing team and their teammates. Nothing to be ashamed of. As you said, most people didn't think Taft would be here. They had a great win over Granada Hills to get here. The effort was there. They just fell a little bit short. And for Taft and Armand Mercado, another difficult and tough loss to Chatsworth. but let's be honest, they probably lost to a better team. It is very hard to beat a team with the big block that Chatsworth has, and I think that was probably the difference in the match.
Yeah, the difference in the game is you got a guy like Robert Pate on your team, and you have a 6'8" middle blocker, Cody Lowe, who came up big tonight, and he's getting better and better, puts away the final point of the match.
What a fitting end as we are back courtside. Jeff Nathanson along with Ramona Shelbourne. What a fitting end to tonight's match. This was a match that we talked about on the pregame show and kind of hyped it up and said, hey, this could be a great match. There's history here. We're talking about a potential four-peat. It was everything we advertised and more. 4 great games. Chatsworth wins the championship. We have a lot coming up right now. Let us go live to Tom Duncan on the floor. Tom?
Well, Coach, congratulations. It's 4 in a row. How does this one rank up there?
This is fantastic, considering all these guys were JV players last year, except for, of course, Robert Pate. It was special, and I'm really happy for our guys and for our school.
Well, even though there was youth on this team never really felt that this wasn't going to happen, that this was the goal all along.
Yeah, but, that we have the 3 previous championships to thank for that. Winning breeds winning, and the guys have watched it, been done before, and they just followed the recipe, and they did a great job.
Well, we appreciate it, and congratulations. We'll let you go celebrate.
Thank you.
All right. Jeff, back to you.
All right, Tom. Great work on the court tonight. Time for the awards ceremony is Robert Pate and company playing great tonight. Nick Cox, number 4, having his chance. And there you see kind of a group shot of the champions. In the middle, that is Robert Pate, number 1. He played well tonight. Cody Lowe certainly helped on the block up front, but there is nothing like winning, and winning when you felt like you played well. Chatsworth had to play a very good match tonight. We talked about the fact that they were favored and Taft was a bit of an underdog, but the fact of the matter is Taft won the 3rd game. It was a 1-game differential, 2 games to 1 after 3, and so Chatsworth really had to kind of reload in that 4th game, and they came out, they got a good run in the middle of the game. You talked about it. That was the key, wasn't it?
Well, I think Chatsworth had the winner's mentality tonight. They got a lead, they held it, they may have given some of it away, but they never doubted themselves. They always believed that they should win this match, and they took care of things to the 4th game, didn't want to go to the 5th game, and Cody Lowe and Robert Pate stepped up big in the last game.
Well, it was a great finish, and we are so glad that you joined us on LA 36 tonight. You saw a great championship tonight. You saw 2 teams really giving it their all. Chatsworth defeats Taft 3 games to 1 to win the Boys City Championship. For Tom Duncan and Ramona Shelbourne, I'm Jeff Nathanson. Thanks for watching tonight's game from the Matadome at Cal State Northridge. That's a wrap.
LA 36, KLCS present the High School Game of the Week, featuring the top boys and girls teams from the city section athletic programs from the public high schools in the city of Los Angeles. Presented by the Los Angeles Unified School District and sponsored on LA 36 by Victory Custom Athletic, supplying uniforms for high schools throughout the Los Angeles area. Factory direct, custom quality, and made in the USA. LA's best in team sports. www.victory-la.com